Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another dream today. Hello, guys. Who's your favorite troll? Tell me in the comments. Let me know. I think Tavros was my favorite troll up until he got too confident. Now he's not so great. Although he still tries. And I think I have a kismesis relationship with Vriska. I love and hate her right now. So much so that it makes me flustered. I have a kismesis relationship with Vriska. I'm coming out about it. Anyways. Welcome everybody. We're doing Homestuck today, if you don't know what we're here for, but yeah, we're doing Homestuck. It's gonna be a short night tonight because Gob is not feeling good. He caught a cold, as he usually does, like every few months or so. Probably because he was working too hard, but that's neither here nor there. He's gonna be out. He's gonna be not out, but like he's kind of on a lot of medication, so he's kind of a little bit out of it. So we're not going to go very long tonight. So give Gob all your best wishes. Go check him out on Twitch if you're watching here today. If you're not watching this today and you're watching this on the VOD channel, go check out GobGobtheGoblin on Twitch. G-O-B, like boy, the Goblin. You can go check him out and see all the stuff that he's doing. He's trying to get started doing more streams and stuff like that. So you can catch him doing like game development, learning how to use Blender, art projects, other game development type things, stuff like that. And gaming. He also does gaming too. And you can catch his side of the stream for Pokemon Fusion and Homestuck. Don't say I didn't do nothing for you. And Gob?
And I'm fine. Are you ready now?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. Last time, people died, some became gods, people argued, Jade got all her things, threw some stuff in the trash because she doesn't like Aridin. You know, kind of normal things. And now we've got this timer, and that's as much of a recap as I can do right now and remember. But we're seeing this timer that's going down and seeing, okay.
We're seeing this timer. We're totally seeing this timer, and I'm not having an issue. We're totally fine. Wait.
Nope, and now we got it. Now we're got this.
I got it. I fixed it.
Did you immediately have a stream problem?
Maybe.
Oh, like I said you would. No.
Okay. So now we have this timer. I fixed it.
So, like, all right. So they get sliced. They teleport away.
We have the 90 seconds timer. Beep. Boop. Beep.
Beep.
Boop.
Boop. Big green sun thing.
Mm-hmm.
Karkat goes to sleep, and then wakes up.
Solid prospect. Is that this session's prospect?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they're gonna share it anyway.
But Kanaya said she didn't know anything about the green sun.
Yeah, well, that's what Jack's using. Remember, Jack's using the green sun power now.
Right. Okay.
All the people are asleep. They only got 4 hours left.
Interesting. So who's asleep? Veth and... Is that Gamzee? No, Nepeta.
We got Veth, Nepeta. Everyone else is awake doing things.
Except for Tinkerbell.
He's asleep. It's fine. Don't worry about
He's fine. He's fine.
Apocalypse Arisen began trolling twin Armageddon.
Oh man, this is all me. Okay. Hi. Hi. I guess I should say something before I go. Aradia, I'm right going here, like 2 feet from you. If you want to say something to me, why don't you just turn your left and say it? It's bad enough that you've hardly said 2 lousy words to me since you became that sweaty asshole smooch bot. I know, but this is hard for me. How is it hard? You're a tin can. Robots don't have feelings. No, that's not true. Okay then, what is it? Sorry about everything and all the bad luck you've had. You didn't deserve it. I have to go now. What?
Goodbye.
Where are you going? I'm not sure. Cool, I guess. Anyway, that's it. Yeah, scroll down.
All right.
It doesn't automatically scroll. Wait, you mean for good, or will I see you again? I don't know that either, but I do guess if you do. Probably not with your eyes. What the hell is that supposed to mean? I think you'll be okay with it though. They missed an S up there.
Oh no.
Was he like that concerned for her, or was that just a slip
Probably.
up?
Probably.
I think you'll be okay with it though. I wish I could somehow make that emoticon smile. Ugh. No, that looks stupid. Oh well.
Arachne Arisen, the sea strolling twin Armageddon.
Maybe she's a little like remorseful. Now she's a smooch bot.
Smooch bot. Oh, she gave him a hug.
Aww.
And then exploded.
Nepeta woke up. Bots blood.
Bots explode.
Oh god.
Come on, buddy. Turn that into a... Ooh, wait. No, that looks stupid. Oh, well.
Oh, that's so sad. Doom Dave, wake up. Ooh. Pastor Terezi.
Pastor Terezi. Third dead guy I began pestering Gallows Cowboy. Oh, I gotta put this down, man. Well, that was apparently pointless. Now what? Hello? Terezi, what's up? Oh. How unfortunate for you, Dave.
Doom Dave's doomed.
Oh no, she cried.
Aww. Aww. Karkat.
Doof. Terezi cares.
It's gone.
And there she goes. Meanwhile, Karkat being stupid.
Pumpy suit spectagoggles.
These things cost a fortune to make. They better do something awesome, and it turns out they do. The sophisticated computing technology merged with the crystal ball provides a simple way to see anything going on right now in the insosphere. How amazing is that? As the Witch of Space, you figure it's about time you got better acquainted.
What happened?
Kernal got stuck in my throat.
Oh my goodness, are you okay?
I'm good.
This is the dangers of eating popcorn and talking at the same time, people.
I was not eating at the same time, but it was stuck in my mouth. As the Witch of Space, you figure it's about time you got better acquainted with the full breadth of your domain, which is to say all physical locations. Oh god. There he is on the battlefield, no less. That's a pretty cute outfit he's got on. You wonder what he did to make it. You also wonder why he's not answering your messages. Does he even have a computer on him? Should he try to have more foresight and carry no less than 5 computers on him at all times, like a sensible person?
Jade, you Riz. Ooh.
There she is. What's she doing on the lava planet? She seemed awfully preoccupied when you spoke with her moments ago, and she gave you the code for the crystal ball. You wonder who she could be talking to. It's the mystery guy. Oh no, view Dave.
Too many Daves.
According to the spectagoggles, there are currently 13 Daves scattered around the instansphere, including Dave Sprite. That is an absolutely preposterous amount of Daves. You guessed Dave Sprite is the one prototyped by his future self that John was telling you about. Dave sure is a clever guy. Might as well have a look. Uh-oh, there's a lot of Daves. Oh no, they'll Google zero in on a pendant, which is covered in blood. Oh no, Dave Sprite. Oh no. It seems that Dave is no longer too cool to have any dead family members. This is so sad. Hang on. The Dave count suddenly dropped from 13 to 12. Maybe one of them time traveled away. You hope it doesn't mean what you think it.
Me missing Dave.
Oh,
there
fuck.
he is.
Oh no! Pester a Dave. Garden Gnostic began pestering turned that godhead.
Dave! Any Dave out there, please listen.
This is a Dave out there? What's up?
Dave, I just saw you, and you were dead. You were in a green suit and covered in blood. Oh god, it was terrible. If that was future Dave, you have to make sure that doesn't happen.
It wasn't a future Dave. He was from a while ago.
Oh. I'm confused.
Sorry you had to see that, but don't worry, it was just a doom, Dave. No big deal, really. I was swindled into splitting time paths along the way, and that guy got the dead end of the stick. It'll be fine.
Okay. I'm still not sure I get that, but I guess I'm relieved?
Yes, you are. Go ahead and be relieved.
There, I just was.
Nice.
How did that poor Dave die? Was it Jack?
Yeah, he's pretty much the guy in charge of random teleportation murders right now.
Oh, what about your, oh no, I don't even know if you know about this.
What, my bro? Yeah, Jack killed him too.
Aw, is it something you'd like to talk about?
Not much to talk about. This is some pretty serious existence-threatening shit going down, and some people are gonna die, I guess. Even crazy hard dudes like my bro / weird covert biological ghost dad.
Ghost Dad?
Yeah, Roses too. I thought John just filled you in on our ectobiology stuff.
Oh, yes, he mentioned something about it. I guess I didn't realize its full implications. But time was short when we talked.
Bottom line is, we're all related slime-wise, except for you and me and him and Rose pairways respectively. Makes the shipping chart pretty simple here. Hang on while I dig up that piece of shit Karkat made. Where the fuck did that thing go? Fuck it, never mind. Just imagine something ugly made by a jackass.
Ugh, I forgot I still have to get back to him. It's like a big unpleasant chore hanging over my head.
Yeah, I guess.
Anyway, Dave, I'm really sorry about your bro / dad. You were pretty close with him, right?
Man, it was a pretty bizarre relationship by any standard, fighting off wave after wave of face pumicing puppet ass every day, pumicing, always being on guard for stealth attacks in the middle of the night while getting up to go to the fucking bathroom. But I guess it all kind of amounted to some vague, unspoken semblance of kinship, if that's a thing. Like if honor among thieves is something that let's call a camaraderie among ironic rapping roof ninjas. But thanks.
Sure.
Yeah, I thought about taking his sword when I was there, but I couldn't really bring myself to try to pull it out. It was weird.
Dave, we have to stop him.
What?
Jack, he shouldn't get away with this.
You think?
Yes. Why don't you stop jumping around through time like a maniac and stop being like 100 Daves all the time and come to my house so we can make a plan to kill him?
Well, I'd like to, but I'm still trapped in the chronological statistics of this fucking one-man ballet. There are loops outstanding, and if I step out of line, you get to see more bloody dates. I'm getting pretty sick of it, but I'll think it'll be soon. I think it'll be over soon. Then I'll break out and ride linear the rest of the way, I think, once it's time to put the end game in motion. Till then, you're on your own for a while.
Oh.
Besides, we can't beat him. Look what he did to Bro and Dave Sprite together. I'm at the top of my echelon with all the frame motifs, and I stand no chance. John's even better than that, and even though he doesn't know it at the moment. And he stands no chance either. Only thing we can do is hold out until the scratch.
What's the scratch?
Guess I shouldn't really say, since you're sort of lead the way in making that plan.
Really?
Yeah, well, suffice to say, if we can't beat him, all we can really do is exile him to a place where he can't teleport back, which hopefully buys us some more time. Try to take out his power source in a crazy suicide mission.
So, was that like a hint about what I'm supposed to do?
Kind of.
Well, maybe I'm just being naive, but a crazy suicide mission does not sound like the ideal solution to me. Are you sure we can't beat him? I don't know if we should rule it out.
Well, you're about to do what you're about to do, and I'm not going to tell you not to. I won't do the bullshit troll thing and tell you what you're going to do and then just dare you not to. Well, knowing damn well you will anyway, and so I'll just say what's next is up to you, and if later you want to talk about it, I'm here.
Okay, thanks, Steve.
Do what you're about to do.
What are you about to do,
You don't know
Jade?
what you're about to do. Well, you got to do something. You can't stand by and let that monster teleport and murder people all day. And frankly, the suicide plan Dave mentioned sounds just plain stupid. There must be a better way. Think, imagination. You probably remember the idea your awkward fairy god troll proposed. Maybe you were too hard on him. He was trying to be nice, and it was an honest mistake when he slaughtered your grandfather Ghost Dad with his own childhood flintlock pistol. Maybe you should give him his plan another chance. He's on the floor right now.
He's on the floor.
Garden Gnostic began pestering Audio Store door.
Hey, Tavros. I was thinking about your plan about communing with my muses. Maybe it's not a bad idea. Are you there? I guess you're off doing something else. Oh well, hope you're doing okay. Talk to you later.
Oof, Garden Gnostic ceased pestering Audio Store door. You really did fall down those goddamn stairs. I gotta make some steak. You don't think you can afford to wait around for him? This leaves the only other plan you could think of, one of the last resort. Maybe it's for the best this way anyway. You who better to trust for the job? You prepare a delicious meal to summon your loyal Lucis, you mean dog. You enter the spooky old lab, and you don't come here often. For a split second, you thought you saw something flash on the fenestrated wall there. Probably just your mind playing spooky tricks on you. Never had any idea what that thing was for.
Summon dog.
The quarrel comes quickly at the promise of irradiated meat steak. He is such a good boy, and truly the best friend that a girl could ever have hoped for.
Aww.
Hup. You're sure gonna miss him.
Aww.
Jade is now a furry.
Whoa. So did you
Now we
prototype
have-
yourself?
She prototyped her dead dream self. Remember, it's stuffed.
Oh.
So she threw her corpse into the prototype. Now it's been prototyped twice. Yeah, same thing as Dave. Dave did the same thing with a Doom timeline.
Suppose, yeah. Say hello. Oh god. Oh my god, I have to do a Jade spray? What's Jade spray like?
Jade, but a dog. She barks sometimes.
Does she really?
I think so. Just as Dave is a bird.
But Dave wasn't actually a bird. He never said bird noises, did he? He wasn't like caw-caw, motherfucker.
He did it once.
Hello? Jade? Can you talk? Oh, good. I was starting to get worried there. What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? Uh-oh.
This is bad.
This is really bad.
Jade Spread's not having a good time.
Elsewhere.
Oh, hey. 6,
Wait,
5.
Whose blood is that? Is that Fef's blood?
While a timer counts down with no particular clock stepping forward to claim it.
Or is that Gamzee's blood?
The most important character in Homestuck fondly regards the miracle of a new beginning.
Is that Gamzee?
Yeah, it's
Oh, is this the
Gamzee.
Gamzee arc?
Oh no.
Drop. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. There goes that cue ball.
There it goes. Oh, it is a cue ball. I didn't even think of that.
This is the worst time.
Was there a lot of furry art of Jade in this
Probably.
form? I wonder if there continues to be an upsurge of furry art of Jade in this form.
There's more to come. Don't worry. We got more things to do. Oh man, whatever's going on over there is all.
Man, oh man.
Did he paint the thing green?
All is well. All oris be. Wait, I wasn't reading that. Lord English, reveal yourself.
Behold,
Oh.
You're not Lord English.
You're not Lord English. Don't actually turn out to be Lord English.
What are you, fucking idiot? Of course I'm not Lord English. How dumb would that even be? Jesus, this coat is huge. I am swimming in this garish piece of shit. Would anybody fit in this thing?
Disrobe.
Why don't we cover this thing up? It'd be a real shame to spoil this little moment with this nonsense. I'm just gonna cover that up. Oh, there we go. That's better. He painted everything green.
Why?
I don't know, but look how green that is. You can see
It's
the
very
paint.
green, yeah. Retired to study. Oh.
I retired to my heavily processed photograph of Andrew Carnegie's study, painstakingly retrieved from a Google image search. Miss Paint is here. Miss Paint, you are doing a wonderful job, thank you. It was also very thoughtful of you to switch the layer mode of your coat of paint to the overlay setting so it would not obscure the details of Mr. Carnegie's lavish room. She's painting on a different layer.
As long as it's on another layer. Let's cow.
That Miss Paint is one classy, frostbitten lady. She is the model of grace and beauty. I am always a bit flustered in her presence, especially when she carries her little pail around like that.
Oh my god.
Whereas this lazy sack of crap here makes me sick to my stomach. Cal, god damn it, we were all supposed to dress up for this. Doesn't look like you even touched the night suit I sewed for you, let alone swapped your eyes with those billiard balls and make them alternate rapidly. This insubordination is putting me in a foul mood. It's bad enough I just had to take Falcor out behind the woodshed and blow his brains out after he caught the rabies.
Falcor, no.
Oh, no. Falcor, no! Got a lot of typing to do. Hope the ribbon holds up. I should probably bust out that shitty drawing of myself again so I can type as quickly as possible.
Okay, can we talk about this for a second? How does the ribbon on a typewriter work?
He probably means the ink ribbon.
The ink ribbon?
Probably.
I never thought about how typewriters worked until this moment.
Well, it presses down the letter, and I imagine it presses against some ink, right?
Right. Bust out shitty self-portrait.
Here we go. You know, just sit. Whoops, need the felt duds. Hang on.
Apply duds.
There we go. Changed them to green.
There we go.
Awesome. Works for me. Tap, 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 tap. No, this is not nearly fast enough or jittery enough. Come on, I can do better than that. Let's go, dude. Recap it like you mean it.
Recap 3.
Okay. Highlighting all that thing. Right in my browser. All right.
Do you want me to read it?
No, don't worry. After Act 4, we began Act 5, Act 1, otherwise known as Hivebend. We were introduced to 12 trolls from a planet called Alternia, which resides in another universe. We followed these trolls as they played their own 12-player session of Sub, or more to them, Subgrub, to completion. A whole bunch of stuff happened along the way, including the game, the created universe, our universe, home to Earth, and our 4 heroes. But they were denied entry into the new universe due to an encounter with an indestructible demon. This demon was the 4 times prototype Jack Moore from the kids' session, forced into the troll session due to the space-time rift the kids would later cause, called a scratch. Though the trolls fled to the Vale, discovered the existence of the kids, and began trolling them. Then Act 5, Act 2 started. Yeah. Through a Trollian viewport, we see John moments before the scratches initiate, where he's got your hair, and then they had this, then this guy exploded. There was all this stuff, and then this guy kept talking about himself, and then he showed up, and there was this, and then he was gone, and then basically there's some things to have, there was something, there was a, that time game prototype of thing, and everything went wrong, and they were like, oh, John, you're involved. It bounces near away from the house, rolling into large snowball, and setting near a green stump. The two Jades sit in a state of dismay amidst the rubble of the lab, and the glow of a damaged fourth wall. As the clock clicks down to the critical event, the most important character in Homestuck sits and watches this pandemonium ensue. And then the second most important character in Homestuck, positions a shitty drawing of himself in front of a typewriter, writes this recap. And I think this typewriter is running out of ribbon ink. Thank God, the white ink is such a pain in the ass to read. Almost as much of these recaps are to write.
Highlighting all that white text crash from browser.
Oh, man. Sorry, why don't we get back to what's happening on the other side of the coat? Those poor girls are very upset and emotional, and we kind of left them hanging.
We did. What happened? Boo! Oh God! What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? Oh God! Oh no! What did I do? Jade? What's the matter? Why are you so sad? What did you do to me? I prototyped you and brought you back. Should I not have? No, you shouldn't have. This is overwhelming and awful. Oh no, it is? Yes. It's hard to describe what it's like, but it's too much for me. And the sun, it's way too big and bright, and I can't stop seeing it, and it won't go away. Oh, that's terrible. I'm really sorry. I guess I did not think this through. Can't this be undone? I was happy where I was with my friends. I want to go back. I don't think that it can be undone.
Sad wolf.
Sad wolf.
Oh God.
Well, now I don't know what to do. I really messed up. I feel so bad. I don't know what to do with myself either. I think I'll just go somewhere else. I want to be alone. Where would you go? I don't know. I think I can travel anywhere now. But all I'd like to do is go back. And I don't know if that's possible. I wonder if there's a way. But you can't. I mean, not just yet, please. Why? I know you're upset, Jade, but I did sort of bring you back for a reason. Why? Why would you do this? We need your help. Who? Well, all of us here. Me and Dave and Rose and John. John! Oh no, John! What is it now? Poor John! Poor John! I'd forgotten about him. What do you mean? How could you forget about John? It was so long ago. I put that sad memory behind me. After we died, I looked all over for him, but couldn't find him. And I was so lonely, but I finally got over it when I met my friends. And now they're gone too. But John didn't die. I saved him. You saved him. Don't you remember? You pushed him around to play a Prospet's moon in the last minute, and he's okay now. Oh my God, Prospet. Oh no, Jade, please don't. Oh.
I imagine the Who's are like Howls. Oh no.
Why are you doing this to me? Why are you making me remember? Oh, it was so beautiful, and it was all destroyed before I even knew what was going on. And so many nice people were killed. I know, Jade, I was there too. Those are both our memories. And the queen, did she survive? And her ring, I was protecting her ring. Oh no, what happened to it? Jade, please. I was just waiting for John to wake up. I was so sure it was going to be soon, and I was going to show him around Prospect. I had so many things planned and so many friends to introduce him to. He was my best friend, and I was looking forward to meeting him for so long. But then it all burned down, and everyone died, and the moon fell, and... Stop!
No.
You're gonna make me cry too! Stop it!
My goodness.
My throat hurts now. Hold on, I need a drink. All this crying. I don't want to be here. I have to go back. But I don't know how. Can you help me? I want to help you. Die again? Yes, I think that's what I would like. I can't take this. I wasn't ready to come back. Not like this. Wow. Okay, I know this is my fault, but that's a really hard thing to ask me to do. Even if it was possible the way you are now, I don't think I could go through with it. Okay. Shh. Jade, listen. I never did tell you why I brought you back. And it may be that if you attempt what I wanted you to do in the first place, God, I can't believe I'm saying this, but you might end up getting what you want anyway, because it's always going to be risky. What is it? Well, you remember the guy who destroyed Prospect? Oh God. Oh God, no! Shh. Anyway, he's the reason I brought you here. He has the same powers you have, making him unbeatable to us, but maybe not you. So you could go find him, and you want me to fight him? Are you crazy? Do I look like I'm ready to fight anybody? I just thought, as long as you're here, I can't fight anybody. Jade, I'm scared and confused and sad, and I wouldn't even know how to begin fighting that horrible guy. I'd be too afraid of him to even go find him. But I thought you wanted to die. You wouldn't go even if he could. No, I don't want him to kill me. You just don't understand.
My goodness.
Jeez, you're right. I really don't. I said shh. Wow, Jade, I don't mean to be insensitive here, but there's a lot at stake here. Woof. Don't change the subject. I mean, don't you remember what this was all about? What you were working for? What we were working for all those years before you died? Remember what we saw in the clouds, or what the Queen told us? How could you not remember John survived? We both saw him in a cloud. He was in his dream suit and awake, reading our letter. Didn't you think about that? So what does it matter? It was all a lie, Jade. What we saw in the clouds and all that. None of it meant anything. What? How can you see that? It was a nice life, but everything we did led to nothing. John and I both died, and I eventually accepted that and moved on. John didn't die. Oh, gee, this is so frustrating. I just told you he didn't. I knew I was kind of just forgetful in my dreams, but...
Oh my God.
Shh, okay, jeez. I just don't know what to think. I guess you're a part of me, and I guess who I was when I slept. But it makes me sad to think I would act like this. Act like what? I would like to think that even if I was sad and scared, if I was put in a position where everyone depended on me, I could put all those feelings aside and do what's right. But I don't know what's right. Yes, you do. Even though you don't want to be, you're here now, and there are still people who need you. There's still something worth fighting for. That's very true. No, not for me there isn't. There's nothing but death and sadness and destruction here. There's no hope, and I don't see anything worth fighting for. That's a horrible thing to say. I don't belong here anyway. Really, none of this is my business anymore, and I want to go home. That is so selfish. I can't believe this. How can you say these things? Don't you remember anything the Queen told us? That we would eventually build a new world and make a future together with our friends? Don't you remember being excited about finding out what that meant? Yes, But it was just a story. It was never going to come true. Yes, it will. Some of us, the ones who still have hope, are fighting for that right now. How can you have such a negative outlook on absolutely everything? Shut up! Stop being such a damn crybaby. Really, we both had the exact same experiences. And look, I'm managing to keep my head up, see? You don't even have the full picture either because you checked out early. You didn't have to stand by as Beck gave Jack his powers when you might have been able to stop that. And you didn't have to watch as Jack became so strong he could appear anywhere and kill anyone you loved at any moment. You didn't have to see a Dave lying in his own blood. What? Dave? He died too? No, see? Oh. Hey! No, you're not allowed to cry about that because you didn't see it. That's the whole point. You're just looking for any excuse you can to be sad and useless, and it's starting to piss me off. No. No, bad. No, for God's sake, will you shut up and pull yourself together? You are driving me crazy.
She's gonna start slapping Ghost Jade. Slap, slap.
I said pull yourself together, you blubbering goddamn pansy. Just shut up, dry your crybaby eyes, stop being a coward, and go fight Jack Noir.
He's done with this shit.
He's so done with her.
Hey, McGoletti.
There it is again.
Oh, slap.
There's that slap.
Wham.
Shut up. No, just god damn it. Please, just once, shut the hell up. Shut up.
So much crying this time.
Fuck.
You just sad, Jade.
There's an emoji.
Oh God!
Oh, goodness.
Shut up, you goddamn child!
She has no patience.
Her dog training skills are paying off here.
I guess.
Oh God, it's Karkat. No, God,
Answer
no.
patron troll. Karkat is your patron troll?
Carcinogenesis began trolling Garden Gnostic. Attention, Harley. Please stop weeping, withered, beating the shit out of yourself, prototype Lusted Sprite. Stop doing one of those things at least long enough to answer me. Please, pretty polite Earth, please. Who am I kidding? I'm wasting my time again.
Karkat.
Well, fuck, you answer me. I don't believe it.
Yes, I'm going crazy here. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm actually almost relieved to talk to you.
What? You are?
Or really anybody besides this lunatic. She is driving me nuts.
Oh, yeah? How so? Everything here appears to be proceeding rationally. What seems to be the problem?
Are you joking? Look at this mess.
Mess, Jade, now it sounds to me like you're the one who's joking. Your highball rolled down a beautiful winter hill and you were spending some quality time with family. You're going to have to fill me in on the nature of the problem.
He doesn't know anything about family.
No, he does not.
Okay, I made the mistake of prototyping my dream self, who's been dead for years, and she's completely crazy. There's no talking any sense into her.
Yes,
What?
As in, interesting. As in, how very, very fucking interesting indeed.
What are you getting at?
What do you mean what I'm getting at? I'm getting at whatever interesting gets at. Please go on. I'm listening to your problem.
Well, I mean, I understand why she's upset, but she's completely inconsolable and won't listen to anything about anything. And I guess I could deal with that, but
No. Take your medicine now.
I'm not prepared to take my medicine.
Take your medicine.
We'll finish this bit and then I'll take my medicine.
Take your medicine.
You take medicine too.
I already took my cold.
And I guess I could deal with that, but the frustrating thing is that she's actually me. I didn't want you to think I would act like that. Will you stop saying
Okay, fine. What other sequence of letters would you have me use to register my profound fascination?
Fascination? What do you find so fascinating?
I'm just trying to understand. I'm being sensitive about it instead of raging fuck ass. Is that what you want? Yes, it is. If you don't believe me, just ask future you, assuming that conversation doesn't make you cry as well. Now tell me more about your feelings.
My feelings?
Yes, how does this make you feel?
Well, at first it was sad because she made me remember all the sad things that just happened. But I'm trying to be strong about it, all that, so that we can keep moving forward. And if I can, then why can't she? But she just went on, and I started getting angry. Oh, I've never been so angry in my life. I said stop saying fucking
Oh.
What does that mean? Is that supposed to be someone with a halo and goofy teeth? Are you making fun of me?
No, you're looking at it backwards. Those are my horns.
Oh. Oops.
Okay, so if I'm understanding you, you're angry at a version of yourself from a different point in time because she's been being an overly emotional shithead who's basically the most revolting, self-loathing piece of filth you have ever met. Am I following?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not going to say again, but come on. But don't you find the situation to be just the slightest bit interesting? I mean, considering.
Considering what?
If I recall, it wasn't that long ago from either of our perspectives that you were ripping on me and my smug windbag future self for arguing with each other.
Oh, come on. This is nothing like that.
How is this not like that?
Because she's actually insane.
Oh, I see. And all those idiot past and future Karkats weren't?
But those are you, and I'm not her.
Oh, aren't you? You just said you were. I just heard you say that. So tell me, how's this even the slightest fucking bit different?
I don't know. It just...
Yes, go on. I'm really curious how.
Oh my god, you're right. Yeah, kiss.
What?
So then, I guess I'm a hypocrite.
Not really. Just means you're a sane, rational person. There just might be hope for you yet.
Wait, so me arguing with my dead dream self and smacking her around while screaming at her makes me sane?
Yes, absolutely. It means all your hideous flaws disgust you. You are right to be disgusted. It's more than most people can say for themselves, really. Congratulations are in order.
Wow, you're so weird.
Congratulations, in addition to just maybe an apology, don't you think?
You want me to apologize? For what? Calling you crazy for arguing with yourself?
Would it really kill you to consider it?
After taking so much crap from you from all those years? No, forget it. I'm not apologizing. That is bullshit.
Dead Dream Dog Jade, is that you? You're sounding a bit hysterical. Maybe you should calm down.
Shut up.
Well, if you can manage to get your aneurysm under control, maybe you'll realize I don't actually specify to whom an apology was in order, idiot.
What? Are you saying you want to apologize?
I guess. This apology was going to go down one way or another, so this might as well be the time. Let's face it, I was really being the worst kind of phlegm bubble blown out of a noisy, glistening ass. So I'm sorry, but to be fair, it was my past self who was giving you such a hard time. He's completely deranged.
Okay, I appreciate the thought of an apology, but I don't know if it really counts if you're just going to pawn off responsibility on your past self again. Maybe your past self should own up to it.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He, being me, right now is owning up to what a fucking retard past me was and continued to be.
Lame.
Yes, I know it's lame, okay. Or I know that you think it's lame when I say shit like that, because remember, I've been talking to you from the future, and I know you don't cotton to my PCG, FCG stupidity. But see, you don't know what you know that yet, and more specifically, you don't know what I know that you know that yet. So I'm kind of pulling a fast one here.
That is so ridiculous. Why don't you stop it out with all this nonsense and own up to being terrible unequivocally?
Oh yeah, I'm going to. The thing is, I kind of misrepresented myself. I'm not as much as a scumbag as I was so determined to make my out with myself to be. Fuck, I mean make myself out to be. Oh. I don't know why I trolled you like that so persistently. For some reason, deep down, I just knew what I had to do. And even if it meant digging myself into a huge hole with you and everyone else, that would be hard to climb out of. And likely, practically everything I said was completely baseless because I didn't actually know you, just like you didn't and still don't actually know me. So I guess I'm apologizing for, really seriously now. I, present Karkat, in the current moment, apologize on behalf of my stupid past self, who was actually me, the guy talking right now, like there's no difference between those guys. Okay?
Yes.
What?
Okay, Karkat, that sounds pretty sincere to me. And you're right, I don't actually know you. I just know the part of you who acted like a bully. I understand there can be more to a person than just stuff they say when they're angry, so I'll accept your apology and give you another chance.
Okay, great.
And I will apologize for calling you crazy. Obviously, I'm not in much position to judge.
No, but you were right. I am crazy, but thanks anyway.
So you say you've been talking to me from your future?
Yes, making plans and whatnot to pry ourselves mutually out of this massive Mobius double clusterfuck.
Okay, so what's the plan? I mean, why did you want me to contact you at this moment so badly?
Okay, well, the most immediate point of business is, you see that glowing blue screen behind you?
Yes?
You need to turn that fucking piece of shit off. Get the fuck out of my head.
Okay, I can do that. But why? What does it do? It's been here my whole life and I can never figure it out.
I'm not going to say much about it, but suffice to say, there are just some things you don't want to screw with. There are outcomes that are even worse than the complete annihilation of existence itself. Forces made more damaging to the integrity of reality than those capable of turning imagination into pure void. Are forces which, if handled recklessly, will nullify the basic ability of intelligent beings in all real and hypothetical planes of existence to give a shit.
I don't think I'm following.
You don't have to follow. All you need to do is turn that thing off and then do the next thing I was told to tell you to do.
You were told? By who?
By you.
Oh, future me?
Yes, you could be telling yourself this right now, but we're sort of working on a strict no memo policy, which is your idea, of course. I didn't mention that you don't like it when we argue with our past future selves. Yes, pretty sure I did. So I'm going along with the policy as best I can. I'm being pleasant and agreeable, and I will gently lower my magnificent, coruscating column of hot fuck you down the protein chute of anyone who says otherwise.
Okay. Well, it does sound like a pretty good policy to me.
You don't say. So anyway, because of that, my role at the moment is to act as a sort of go-between for you and your future self to help along the process of making these plans, while your future self is deliberately vague about some stuff as to not jinx the conception of the ideas in the first place, I guess. And while your current self is necessarily kind of dumb about everything.
Hey.
Sorry, okay, just kind of ignorant, because stuff hasn't happened yet, you know what I mean. It's not all that straightforward for me either, but I'm used to this sort of idiocy by now, but it's all a lot better than the moronic reverse conversation with Egg where I trapped myself into. While time is kind of running out here, where I'm counting down to something, we're looming on the Trollian timeline and no one knows what it is. And my team is kind of falling apart, and I'm completely losing track of everyone and what they're doing, so at this point I'm going along with whatever there is to go along with, and that is you and your crazy future plans at the scratch.
Oh yeah, Dave told me about that. What is it?
I don't fucking know. At one point, I thought it was just whatever sent Jack here, but clearly it's not that simple. Alright, knew, but she didn't say, and then she went and goddamn exploded. You haven't told me either, because I'm not supposed to know yet. Whatever, I don't even care. Let's just do it.
Is the scratch something Jade causes to move Jack from one server to another, one playthrough through another?
It's a sequence of events that have to happen to cause a scratch. We'll get there.
Okay. So it's not something that like she's...
It's for that reason, but it also will cause a lot of other stuff.
Okay. Okay then. What's the thing I told you to tell me to do? Right now, I mean.
Okay, don't ask me why, because I don't know that either, but that blue screen there, first, like I said, shut it off.
Okay, then what?
Then you need to draw it.
Draw it?
Yes.
And then?
Then nothing, that's it.
Examine fourth wall.
You size up the arcane contraption. The blue flicker of the coat's lining is arresting, but you don't know what it's a coat. That would only invite more questions. You don't know what it shields, nor do you know what shoulders it was meant to cover. If you knew that, if you even knew his name, you would understand terror no human ever has. If you really listen to Karkat and turn it off, if you start messing with it, I'll seriously start fucking everything up. It would be irresponsible of both of us to let that happen. You suddenly wonder where Jade Sprite went. You wonder that because I said you did. I know where she went, but I will not say. Not that you can hear a word I'm saying. The coat's too thick. Yeah, let's just turn that off.
Turn that off. Boop.
Oh. That's it.
Oh.
This Homestuck's done.
That's
Good night, everybody. Homestuck's done.
Good night, everybody. Until next time, signing off.
I don't know what's going on. He built a fort out of the panels.
Oh.
Ah, yes, we're back to fort building.
I love the fort.
In your attempt to find an exit, you have pried some paneling off the walls, but you're no closer to discovering a means of escape, so you've resolved to build a fort instead. You feel safe and sound in the cozy confines of your wobbly station panel walls. It should allow you to relax and pass the time while you wait for the only source of energy you are aware of to present itself.
Go get help. Go, Serenity, go.
You have humored these antics long enough. It is time you slipped out partially open door to seek help, since your beloved master has clearly gone stark raving mad. And then they're going to talk about that and advise some things. Your new queen is eager for your counsel. She wishes to know the royal itinerary she inherits. The itinerary for now is simple. She must wait for her fourth and final subject to arrive. We got 4 hours. All right, 4 hours. A fifth exile sleeping for centuries in the belly of the ruins, far beneath the desecrated idol once sharing its visage with the legendary speaker of the vast croak.
Huh.
Soon the writ keeper will awaken and serve his new queen. It is then that her work may begin.
The writ keeper.
Complacency of the learned.
That's Rose's journal, isn't it?
One of her books of some sort, right? She would like the clarification on the nature of the work, which you are happy to provide. You explain that it is very simple. As the new queen, she will be charged with bringing the Slayer to justice and rebuilding her kingdom in a new land. Right. Her Majesty, again, is overwhelmed.
Goodness.
And again, you explain she will have help. She may choose to appoint a wastelandic vindicator as her kingdom's hero, a warrior selected and groomed to face the Slayer with the weapon he protects. But first, there will be tidying up to do. Explosives will be needed if she were to appoint a brave armaments regent for your kingdom. He could be of assistance.
Ooh, everybody's coming together.
Once the regent's task is complete, the queen must use the key to set the destination for her royal entourage. And once all the pieces are in place, bam, we'll make all the things explode. The vessels must be destroyed. We'll blink for help furiously, alright? You interrupt whatever nonsense these silly people are planning with an extremely urgent message. Unfortunately, your simple message cannot seem to penetrate their think carapaces. Doesn't anybody in this stupid desert speak blinking?
I wonder what it says.
You'll probably look it up. Page 5169. Homestuck. What was the page?
5169.
It says 5169. You got this, Bing. Oh, nope, I'm not dealing with that.
Morse code. Put in Morse code.
I would have to type the whole thing. I'm not typing. You heard the new queen you can search for it. Oh, alright, makes so Lydia will find it. You heard the new queen in town needs a powder monkey on the double. As the kingdom's new regent, whatever that is, you spring into action. Now this is something you can handle. Anything to take your mind off the terrible pointy head that fell off the illegal statue. Until you have to rig that one with bombs too, that is. Meanwhile, he's gonna go to sleep.
Go sleep. Get some night-night.
He's gonna get some night-nights in. Night-night and good night. Blah, 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 blah. He's gonna dream. Look at his nice dream atop his tower.
No, my friend is stuck inside the big can inside a small house he built. You must hurry. He's not very bright and he doesn't understand it when I blink. Are you watching me? Oh no, don't blink. Me and you don't understand blinking either. How do you people even exchange ideas without luminous or ends?
Best payroll company. I knew that's what it meant.
That's what it meant. Auto insurance.
Auto insurance. All right. Morse code. Let's just do that. Translator. Boop, boop, boop. Boop.
I don't think it goes that way.
I don't think this is working.
I think it goes the other way.
But no. What a daring dream.
What a daring dream.
Ah, there he is. Oh, god damn it. Alright. Yeah. To combine the finest qualities of humanity with the elegance and nobility of the animal kingdom. Uh-oh. That looks dangerous. How you wish you could know their world. Gotta keep going back and forth. This is ridiculous. To hear one night those muted paw pads triumphs up the stairs. Oh no.
Goodness. Mare.
Mare, no. Get off your dream bed, Mare. A low but friendly growl unsettles your slumber. Monocle.
Monocle
Good thing,
place.
good thing he's got his monocle on. And as the sopor seeps from your eyes. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hey, what you doing, buddy? They detect a sharp pair of ears cutting the moonlight. Oh no. Oh no. This nightmare is not going well. A mysterious woven tongue invites. Oh, ew.
That wolf mouth is really good.
Oh no, he's changing. He feels the madness within. Wouldn't these ears suit you? Uh-oh. Because remember, he's holding the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Would this proud snoot assist you in the hunt? Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, goodness.
Wait.
The uranium.
Blood on his hands.
Red Miles.
Oh no, the Red Miles. Oh no, what a terrible event that he's doing in his dream. Oh no.
Goodness.
Oh man. A weird bug approaches. It must be your lucky day. Oh, look
It's
at that.
John.
It's a little bug.
Oh, no, it's Vriska.
Beep, 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 beep. No, that's obviously the firefly. Hey, you, just what you think you're planning on doing with that ring? Oh, no. Beep, 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 beep. Hey, Scott, what are you doing? Whatever it is, forget it. The Slayer is mine. Boop. Vriska just being like, no, even in your dreams, I'm in charge. Now wake up. Wake up and stop being a nerd, she says. I said, wake. Oh, she's having a good dream in her dream
She's having
outfit.
a good dream.
This isn't a problem.
Clearly not. Clearly this is all gonna be okay. Ew. Oh no, Fef. Napida.
Wake.
So Jack is the green sun?
He's using all the powers of the green sun right now.
Oh, okay.
Because the Guardians have it. Meanwhile, on her quest stone.
Is that her audio?
Yep. That's why she exploded. She died on her bed.
She died on her bed. She ascended.
Yep, which combines you with your dream self. Which is why her dream self exploded.
I see, okay.
And time is her specialty.
I was gonna say, what's her title? I don't remember. $413.
314. Here we go. So she held him still for a while.
Yeah.
There goes Vriska.
She's being cool. And if she is, hey Davros, what do you do?
She's like, bring it, nerd. And he's like, fucking did it once, I can do it again, nerd. Slap. Stab. Sorry, Davros.
Sorry, Davros.
Get wrecked, nerd.
Goodness.
You're not the hero.
Ska. You can't just treat men you like that way.
Sure she can. It's going great.
It is working out for her, but I don't want it to.
And that's all that. Damn.
Wow, okay.
She really just like
Davros, land
messed him
already.
up. All right, 2 hours. That's some.
It's Rezzy. Yep, did. Kanaya, view Rose. Did. Are you talking? I can't hear you.
That's why I accidentally clicked the thing.
I was gonna say, what happened? You were like disappeared. That was weird.
I accidentally clipped the top of my microphone. I was moving it to see the time.
Oh, okay.
You have already viewed this moment 100 times. It is no less confounding on your 100th and first. There's nothing otherwise unusual about the scene. A simple girl is understandably preoccupied by her handsome assortment of orbs, while surrounded by her ever-growing band of amphibious and reptilian acolytes. As you do.
As one does.
And then darkness. You have one leading your investigation, but she hasn't been very helpful so far.
Contact Jade. Ah.
Grim Chillatrix began trolling Guard Gnostic.
Are you feeling any more cooperative this time frame? Password! I see. No, of course not. Please, I know you were talking to her shortly before. What did you say to her? I said password, fuck ass! Wow. Whoops, sorry. I've been having too many password arguments with Karkat, I guess. I still don't understand the password thing. Past you doesn't care about passwords. What happened? Well, it depends. Do you want to have a silly conversation or a serious conversation? Which is favorable? Both are. But a silly conversation mostly doesn't matter. It makes timeline more confusing than it needs to be. So we can have one right now if you want. In fact, I would say it's completely dangerously close to being one already. But if it is a serious conversation you want, then I'm afraid I must demand a password. We discuss a serious issue in a silly manner. Nope. How am I supposed to know the password? Because I told you. I don't remember that. Exactly. I feel like I'm trudging waist deep through a slither basin full of human surprise noodles. Yum. I understand the silliness is currently permissible, but are serious questions about the password's nonsense permissible as well? I suppose they're acceptable. Why are you demanding passwords from me and also apparently Karkat? To keep the conversations linear. I gave you the password at the end of our previous conversation. You have to scroll down. This ensures that past you can't jump ahead into the conversation and mess everything up, like you're trying to do now. I'm not trying to do that. I know, but trust me, it's better this way. When will I get the password? I don't know. I have no idea what time you're from. But you'll get it, and I gave it to you some time ago at the end of our last conversation, and I've been eagerly awaiting your linear and unconfusing reply ever since. Bye, Kanaya.
Ceased being trolled by Grimlock Zeltrick. Bye.
Interesting. We
Alright,
also
contact
have been
password.
asked for passwords.
Yep. Oh, look at that. All right. There goes
Interesting.
Jade in her Iron Man
There
suit.
she goes. Zoop. I love her place.
Achoo!
Achoo!
Where my Auxilitrix began trolling Garden Master.
I'm appreciating our conversations from this time frame more and more. Past you is much less of a taskmaster than future you or pre-blackout Rose. Thanks, I think. What do you mean by pre-blackout Rose? I mean post-blackout Rose is a lot less difficult insofar as she's unavailable. Okay. What do you mean by blackout? I guess you'll find out soon. And then report it to me under extremely specific circumstances, which is good because I sure don't know. Yes, And that face is a good response. Your eyes are right to be swirled letters. What are you doing? I told you, I'm doing what you told me to do. I'm getting Dee to set up that expensive equipment so I can start doing all that witch of species stuff you were telling me about, which I appreciate since my sprite turned out to be sad and useless and not very wise at all. I see. Well, I didn't actually tell you to, I was just being informative. Also, it isn't technically witch of spacey stuff. It was a sylph, not a witch. Oh, what's a sylph? It's more sort of like a witch, but more magical. A magical witch? Yes, I'm completely certain of that suddenly. That's awesome. But regardless, I think our roles are approximately the same since we are both stokers of the forge, as well as holders of breeding duties. However, I should clarify that my earlier counsel was mostly academic. It takes weeks to do all of it properly. You won't have time. Breeding duties? Yeah. Please tell me that doesn't involve what it sounds like. What does it sound like? It sounds like it involves a lot of breeding. Well, it does. But not breeding through means typical of most species. Oh, does the equipment we're deploying have anything to do with it? It has a lot to do with it. It is a cloning equipment, much like what is scattered all over the Vale. The same kind responsible for creating all of us. Okay then, that's pretty neat. I didn't mean to alarm you by implying you were required to wage a great deal of personal procreation over a span of several weeks. Yeah, phew. Though, it should be clear that repopulation is among our duties as well in the long term, and I've gathered that the cloning apparatus in the Vale is probably meant to permit an initial boost on the world we select for settlement. But beyond that, it is up to the descendants to perpetuate the race, and your species has quite an advantage in this respect. How so? Your procreation may be carried out by paired individuals autonomously, whereas ours may not, which is what makes my role particularly important. What is your role? I'm the keeper of the Matriorb. It is an egg that will hatch a new mother grub. She alone will be responsible for bearing our young. Whoa, cool! So you're like bugs, like bees or ants or such, but with horns. I guess so. You are like erect livestock without the muscle definition, or the hermaphroditic physiology, for that matter. I haven't read that word in a long time. But milk producers nonetheless. That rare kind of organism to nurture hatchless young within, are you not? Yes.
You got the Auxilitrix key.
Auxilitrix key. Anyway, I had imagined I would hatch the new grub on a planet in your universe, and when that became impossible, I quickly lost hope. I assumed it would remain locked in its card forever, which could only be opened when the orb was meant to be used. But then I found something quite unexpected when I was exploring this lab. I found a key. It was deep in the meteor, and as I suspected, it released the orb, which was really confusing to me for a while, until I realized what it meant, which is so obvious I'm amazed I didn't think of it right away. What? It means I'm supposed to use it now, to hatch the grub in the heart of this meteor. Oh, okay. You think so? Sure. There's no reason a meteor couldn't act as the center of our race's resurrection. They are themselves like large seeds, after all. The only question is whether we can manage to keep it from being destroyed, as well as whether I'm able to raise a mother grub to maturity. Oh wow, the thought is actually pretty overwhelming. I think you can do it. You do? Yes, didn't you say your Lucis was a grub? Yes, she was in fact a mother grub, who relinquished her calling as matriarch to raise me. That's perfect! If you're raised by a mother grub, then you are in the great position to raise one yourself. It is like a sort of family legacy. A really cool alien family legacy. Okay. Thanks for saying so. There she goes.
In her Iron Man dress. It's looking great.
It looks really cute. Don't mention it. So how does this cloning stuff work? It's very involved. Like I said, you won't have time. In fact, it probably should have taken considerably longer than it took me. I was a little rushed. I want to try anyway. If I can hold out hope for rebuilding your race in the center of a meteor, then I think I can at least try to get a little cloning done right with the time that I have left. Yes, you're right. I can imagine how you'd complete the objective in the time given, but weirder things have happened, I think. First, deploy the pad. Yes, Steve is doing that at the top of this ridiculous tower. Why all the way up there? Didn't you say it needs to be a warm place? Yes, that's right. My house is freezing right now. It ran on geothermal power before, and I guess there's no heat anywhere inside this planet. That will probably change if you light the forge. But one thing at a time, I guess. Yes, I'd like to hear about that later. But yeah, the weather seems just fine out here in the medium. Let's see how Dave is doing. Deploy cloning apparatus. Examine. Ooh. It's so small. That's the appropriate size for the equipment. But clone babies are... I can't read. Not hard.
What do you mean can't read?
But clone babies can barely even fit on that thing. Babies? What? I mean young humans. You know that we produce milk producers and are chatless within? Yes, I know. I didn't mean to suggest your breeding duties involve cloning humans. Repopulation is not what's happening here. It's not your objectives as the witch's face. Not yet, anyway. Then what is the objective? What am I breeding? Frogs. Oh! Sorry, I thought that was obvious. Oh, that wasn't obvious, but okay. I can't get over how tiny this thing is. It's so cute. So the baby frogs show up on this pad here? Yes. I can't wait to try it. What are you laughing at there? Oh, well, Dave just has a lot of funny stuff to say about all this. What is he saying? Oh, you know, a bunch of silly stuff. There's too much to copy paste. I almost said copy pasta. Here, I'll save it all to a file and send it to you.
I'm not saying Grimlock. So
Dave
this
is
the
funny
file.
guy.
That's it.
.txt. Okay, I'm laughing pretty hard at all that. Alright, how do I get started? You will need to deploy the terminal. Then you can start hunting for frogs to purify from around your world. Interesting.
Look, there's a frog.
There's a frog.
Frog.
Okay, here's a frog on the screen. Oh no, is it trapped in ice? I would conjecture that most of them are, and I will stay that way until the forge is brought to life. I think the event is designed to trigger drastic planetary upheaval wherever the forge is stationed. It did on my planet as well. Was your planet covered in ice too? No, mostly water. Cool. Anyway, I will try to rescue this frog. So I just push this button. So you push this button to purify it? Yes. It probably won't do you any good, but you can try. Okay. A purify frog. Oh god, it's still a frogsicle. This will not do. The problem isn't that the frog is still frozen. The problem is that you were able to purify it at all. Ectobiology is based entirely on your inability to purify a subject. I don't understand, but I'm intrigued. If that frog were destined to do something else, such as become ensnared in your net later, you would not be able to purify it because that would cause the paradox. So instead, you would purify its slime imprint. The paradox slime is what's important here. You can mix it with the slime from other paradoxically appeared frog imprints, study the genes, and collectively combine, and then create resulting paradox clones. Okay, that makes sense, I think. How can I purify some frog slime? You will need to direct the terminal to another frog, and then you must be sure later to interfere with that frog in some way. For instance, by planning to venture out to capture that exact frog as I suggested earlier. That way it will be impossible to have purified the frog before your interference has taken place. Only its slime will arrive. So it's like a sort of backwards frog breeding? Clone first, catch later? Yes. Search for new frog. Okay, I'll trade this. Look at this handsome guy here, hiding in the woods and being sneaky. He looks frozen too. So if I go bother him later, that means if I try to take him now, I'll only get slime, right? Yes, that should work. Make note of the coordinates. When you travel to interact with your clone subjects, you are also taking the opportunity to explore and discover new habitats, as well as new species of frogs for your terminal to track. It's efficient to go adventuring in this fashion while you're waiting for your young clones to mature. That sounds like fun! Yes, it's a lot of fun. It's also extremely time-consuming. Unlike some purifiers in the Vale, this one is locked to the present moment. You cannot use it as a window into the future or past and isolate frogs whose futures are certain and therefore most paradoxifiable. Means of expedition are limited. I suppose you could use time travel to accelerate the process, but you need to establish weeks' worth of stable time loops. I think it would be an overly elaborate and dangerous undertaking personally, and anyone who would attempt such a thing is reckless. I wouldn't advise it. Hey, hang on while I clone this fella.
Stop being mean to Dave.
Yeah, right.
Slime frog.
Slime frog. Baby frog. Yay! You'll need somewhere to keep them while they grow, like a pool or a tank or such, or at least something temporary. Water wasn't very hard for me to come by, but for you, I don't know. I'll think of something. I won't let the poor little guy suffocate. Give him a home. In the 8-ball. Okay.
All right, sure, poor frog.
So I'm supposed to wait for him to grow up and then breed him with other frog paradox clones? Yes, but this isn't all there is to the cloning process. A true paradox clone is an exact genetic duplicate of the subject. Later, that clone will be sent back in time to become itself. In fact, if that is an exact duplicate, this is guaranteed to happen. This is what classifies it as a paradox clone. Any duplicate which genetically deviates from the original is not. Is simply a mutant, and for breeding purposes, mutation is desirable, within reason. You may adjust the settings on the equipment to promote genetic anomalies, but it's very delicate and you can go too far. Responsibly guiding the evolution of the genetic code during the breeding process is very important. In fact, it is the most important thing about all of this. It is? Yes. Huh. So what is the actual purpose of all this breeding? Am I just trying to make one really special frog with just the right genetic code or something? Something like the ultimate frog? Actually, yes, that's exactly what you're doing. Oh! Your objective is to breed the Genesis frog. Genesis frog? Why? You can't complete the game without doing so. Your entire mission depends on breeding him. Him? So he's a boy frog? Yes, he will begin as a tadpole like you have there, but considerably bigger, and he will mature to become the speaker, a deity-like figure idolized by the consorts who wait for him to come. The speaker? He's known as the speaker of the vast croak. Croak. Yes, the croak really is quite vast and is something to behold. It's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Then the speaker is like a god, but there's a lot of them. Like one for each session? Kind of like kings and queens? Yes, there'll be one for every session should the players be successful, and each one is a unique product of their quest. The kingdoms are at odds over his creation. Prospit worships him as much as the consorts do. Durst reviles him and outlaws frogs wherever they can. Even the iconography. Their agents mock his name with slurs, like Speaker of the Vast Joke, or Bilious Slick. Although, to be honest, that is what we ended up calling him. Not to be disrespectful, though, it was just to catch your name. It is pretty catchy. If I call him that, I'll be sure to say it when I mean no offense. I doubt it's even possible to offend him. That's good. Okay, then what? What do we do after I make this big god froggy? Does that have something to do with the new universe we create? Most certainly. You said he was a Genesis frog. Does that mean we bring him into the universe and he creates new planets or life or such? No. You're not really understanding the magnitude of his role. He's not responsible for just one aspect of the universe you create. He is responsible for all of them. Bilious Slick is your universe. Oh. Really? I don't mean he's the universe you're from. We engineered that incarnation. He is the universe that you're trying to create. Yes, I got that. Sorry, I thought it was obvious, but then wasn't sure. You mean he is literally a universe? Yes, literally. That statement was as literal as you can possibly make words be. I know your species is frequently insincere for a variety of reasons. But your species is too, especially Karkat. He's incredibly sarcastic. That's true, but when we do it, it's usually just because we are trying to be jerks, rather than by way of a mild manner perpetually dispatching little puzzles of rhetoric without apparent purpose. But I don't do that. I try to say what I mean as much as I can. Yeah, I think I've been discerning that. It's a nice change of pace. From what? Oh, it's not important. You mean from Rose? Well, not that it wasn't an enjoyable exercise in xenocultural inculcation. Yeah, Rose and Dave are all like that all the time. They inculcate that stuff like crazy. So you've been talking to her a lot, I guess? Sort of. Are you best friends now? I guess as mutually friendly as the time has permitted two people to be. I won't be speaking to her anymore, though. Why? Oh yeah, because she is blacked out? What the heck does that mean? It just means in a few moments from your perspective, I won't be able to see her through my viewport to talk to her. I don't know why exactly, but it's not that hard to guess. She's been relying on the powers and counsel of dark gods and other sources of ambiguous intent, and she's consequently devised a plan which sounds very dangerous to me. Yeah, I didn't like the sound of her plan either. You are more sensible. It's probably the influence Kaya has had on you, having spent much of your life awake on Prospect, like me. You did? If we're alike in some ways, maybe it's because of this. Yeah. I woke up a long time ago. I had trouble sleeping when I was young. The sunlight was unnaturally invigorating to me, I guess. My Lucis could do nothing to help. And when I was supposed to be in my cocoon, I would often wander out to the desert, where one day I was visited by a stranger who dressed and spoke in white. He put me to sleep and I awoke on Prospect, where I have dreamed ever since. Oh, okay. He said he was my guardian, and though he visited rarely, I did regard him as that. Then later he stopped coming. In time I began to believe he was a figment of my mind, like an imaginary friend to give me reassurance when I needed it. But then while playing our game, I learned he was real. He had spoken to others from our party, and had been manipulating us all to advance his schemes. It was saddening to learn my fortuitous awakening had been the product of a nefarious ploy. You're lucky that your awakening probably had no such entanglements. Geez, I hope not. But I guess it's only a minor contamination of something otherwise great. I was allowed to see what Skye would show me, and to prepare for dangers ahead and try to protect people. Me too. Wow, I didn't realize how much we had in common. You're right, we do. I feel a bit silly that it took me so long to engage with the one corresponding closely with my role. It must be certain madness I'm afflicted by. To orbit those more reckless and dangerous than I am more daring for it. I guess I want to help them, but they can never be helped, it seems. Oh, is she talking about Vriska?
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like helping people is something that is in your nature. I can understand that. Are you saying Rose is reckless and dangerous? Yes, definitely. We have our share of dangerous players who seem nothing but to cause problems. I believe she is yours. And if her insane plan wasn't alarming enough, she has been communicating with the stranger I mentioned, and unsurprisingly, she's not been forthright about the nature of their conversations. You mean your guardian? Yes, and he's not merely a guardian. I'm very sure he's a first guardian, like your Lucis was. Uh-oh. I'm not sure why, but the sound of that makes me really nervous. I feel the same way about it. The involvement of such entities strikes me as quite inauspicious, even when seemingly benign. She didn't mention anything about this when we talked, but then she seemed pretty preoccupied. Was. You'll have a chance to determine more soon, after which hopefully you can tell me. Yeah, I will. In the meantime, I will go. I would like to return to the core to situate this orb. It seems you have your own orb to care for now. Well, yeah, I guess so. Okay, you can go do that, and I guess I'll check on Rose, but there's still so much I want to know. I want to know more about stoking the forge and breeding the frogs, and about your time on Prospect and all that. Okay, I will definitely help you as much as I can. The young Prospect Wakers ought to stick together. Yes! I'll message you again in your future, and you may reply if you have cause to. If I have cause to? Oh, that reminds me, I was thinking of implementing a system to keep some of the confusing conversations simple and linear. Does it by chance have anything to do with passwords? Yeah, I guess someone told you? Yes, you. You delivered news of the system by demanding a password from me. Ah, you see? You nearly just gave me the idea for the plan in the first place, paradoxically, for my own future self. I just find that kind of kind of thing annoying for some reason, and it doesn't feel right. I would rather ideas came from the place they actually came from. That's a reasonable attitude. Okay, let's put the system in place starting now. I'll give you a password, and you give it to me in the future when you want to pick up this conversation again. Okay. Password is croak. It must be in all caps. It must contain precisely 10 O's. 10. I'm counting 11. Whoops! 11 then. The password system is already paying overwhelming dividends of ease and rationality. Kanaya, that sounded just a wee bit sarcastic. Oh. Wow, yeah. I hope I'm not falling prey to a crisis of insincerity. You're just becoming multicultural, that's all. I think I'm learning to be more multicultural through Karkat as well. It mostly involves saying fuck a lot. Oh no. It's okay. He's really not so bad. Yeah, I know. Okay, go hatch that orb. I'll be waiting. Yes, I'll do that. Bye, Jade. Later!
Foxilla Trixie strolling garden Lastic. Oh, back Kanaya, what are you gonna go do?
What's Kanaya gonna go do? Return to the core. Oh, that was Trezzy running off. Get the orb.
We're gonna call it here. This is gonna be a whole thing for next session.
It is gonna be a whole thing. So we'll do that next time. That's a good idea. Let me write down what page this is.
We are on page 5221.
Perfect. Got it.
You know, just people napping.
Pef and Solix snapping. Cute.
Alright.
Fire
Well,
audio.
people, stay tuned for gaming next time. Anyway, folks, I'm gonna go take more medicine and go lay down. I thank you for coming to Homestuck, and I hope to see you in the next one we do. What is it, Mixolity? What are you waiting for?
Control T.
Very well.
Let's take a look. Oh, it's the Nest people. Oh, and is that... Who is that? Oh, is that Hessie?
No, it's Solix.
Is that Solix?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. It has his glasses.
Alright, we're conditioning.
This is the perfect way to end this. So thanks for joining us today, guys. Sorry it's a little bit short, but like Gob was saying, he's not feeling very good, so we're gonna let him rest and get better so we can continue doing more streams. And Solix is Hussy confirmed. So yeah, the next time you can catch me streaming is on Tuesday. I'll be playing Fable Anniversary. We started it a few weeks ago. It's been very fun. So if you like RPGs and you like messing around with stuff, go ahead and join that stream. It'll be really fun. Otherwise, we have more Homestuck on Wednesday, so we'll see you guys then. You have anything to say, Gob?
Everybody. No. Bye-bye, people.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for having us. We'll see you later. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.